What's up? This your boy Be True, and this is a video that I wanted to make for so long, but I've had to delay way too much, and I hopefully won't have to delay anymore. As of right now, everything should be alright, but I wanted to make this little video and go over the track listing of the album I'm about to release called Happy New Year, because I just feel like since the track listings kind of put in parts. Like, that's the way that I build my track listings. Is I have songs that I feel go together in one section, and then they separate by, like, a skit or something. So I just wanted to be able to explain what was going through my mind when I set all these tracks down, and just give you the lowdown. So, okay, starting at the top, these first four tracks, 3 songs. The King is Back, Godless Prick, Do What You Love. Those 3 songs are kind of the direction how the album was going before January. Before all this shit happened in my life that led to a lot more emotional shit. Those first 3 tracks are really what I was going with. The King is Back, which I believe I haven't released yet. I don't remember if I have. But that's a song where I just talk about a lot of offensive things, I guess, and a lot of political things, in my opinions on them, and some jest, of course, because that's just like the whole premise of it. So that, and then Godless Prick, I know has been out there. That one is also pretty offensive. And then Do What You Love is another song that's just kind of weird. So the first 3 songs are like the offensive and weird shit that I was thinking of before anything happened. So those 3 are like, you know, those were what was gonna happen, so I threw them at the beginning. And then once those 3 set the mood of what I thought it was gonna be, insert the first skit, the 2017 skit. This skit kind of introduces the change, I guess, of the direction of the album. Immediately following that skit is the set of songs Happy New Year, In Another Language, Wait for the Chorus, Allison, and So Cold. Happy New Year is the title track of the album, and it kind of just sets the mood for what happened in 2017 as to why the songs that I wrote are like they are. In Another Language deals with writer's block. Wait for the Chorus is just me rhyming, I guess. It's just a song that just shows a rhyme scheme. It's pretty short, and just that's pretty much all it has to offer. Allison is the first emotional track on the album, like that I would be actually emotional. That deals with I wrote that a long time ago, like 2 years ago. That deals with my high school girlfriend and how I wasn't over her yet. And then So Cold is probably So Cold is part of that section of songs, but from So Cold, March 4th, 2013, This Ain't Goodbye, January 22nd, 2014, and Monkey and Kitty. Those 5 tracks are probably the hardest, the hardest tracks for me to listen to. And they're definitely were hard to record, because starting at So Cold is a song about my mother before she passed. Okay, March 4th, the rest of the skits on the album were ripped from Facebook videos that feature my mom, my stepdad Jason, and my nephew Johnny in some way, shape, or form. Sometimes they only have my mom and Johnny, but I think they all have a combination of those 3 people. So that skit leads into This Ain't Goodbye, which was the first song that I released when the direction of the album changed entirely. That was the song I wrote after my mom passed in January. Then bisected by another Facebook skit into Monkey and Kitty, which is the song I wrote in March after my stepdad passed. So that middle section's really tough. Straight into the track Garbage, which deals with how I really wasn't happy with my life, and I felt like it was garbage. So that track deals with that. It's not, I feel like it's an emotional message, but not an emotional song. And then Life is about life. It's me being fed up with life, but not in the same way as Garbage was. So they kind of contrast each other. And so far through those 15 tracks, it starts with the pure, the offensiveness that I was really feeling before 2017, which then changes my mindset into the new year, and then it builds up to the tragedy of the year, and then into my thoughts on my life, and then it just, starting at track 16, December 29th, 2012, that leads into Never Die, One Step at a Time, You're Never Alone Part 2. This is the section of the album where, after I feel like, from Garbage, I feel like my life was shit, into Life, where I'm fed up with it, into Never Die, One Step at a Time, You're Never Alone, which are all three tracks that I consider really uplifting, and that's like the album doing its start high, go low, go back to high, where I'm starting to get back on my feet, and I feel like I'm feeling better, I'm uplifted, and I'm trying to make sure people can get out of their dark shit too. And then it cuts to the final skit, which includes me and my mother from Facebook. So I was wrong, it wasn't a combination of those three people all around. The last skit is me and my mother, and it leads into the final track on the album, probably my favorite one, Sherri, spelled Sherri. If you saw the pictures of when I posted her ashes, it's Sherrie. That's because she got it legally changed to that, because when she was a kid, she added the E to her name just to see if her parents or anybody would even notice, and nobody did. So she was born without the E. And I feel like, because This Ain't Goodbye dealt with me losing her, and I feel like I just didn't have a song that was just dedicated to her. So I wrote that song. It's dedicated to her. It's a fantastic song to finish on. And I really think that what I put together is a really solid album. And I really hope that you think it is too. It's currently the 17th of July, and we'll have it out by the end of July, 100%. I have all the tracks that I need, but they're going through a little bit of remastering, some of them, and then it'll be 100% done, and I'll put it out, and I'm confident in this record, and I really hope that you enjoy it, and whatever your thoughts are on it, I want to make sure that you let me know, whether they be good or bad, because I want to keep making music, and I need criticism, and I need confidence, I guess, and all that shit. So yeah, that's just what I wanted to do. I wanted to go over the track list. Anyway, that's it. After this, I'm also, alongside with this video, I'm putting up a non-album single called How Many More, which deals with yet another death in 2017. So yeah, hope you enjoy that, and I'll see you guys in a bit.